Greetings and welcome to our presentation on how to bring the future of construction to Silver Company. Our presenters today include Megan Gleason, Bermina Benson, Chris Cruz, Anthony Miller, Brad Armstrong, and Nate Hyatt. The outline for our presentation will include an introduction to augmented reality in the construction industry. We will provide an overview of our opportunity analysis. There will be a detailed discussion on challenges and risks, with an overview of how we have looked at overcoming those challenges and risks. We will conclude with our recommendation for Silver Company and summarize the overall outlook of augmented reality in the construction industry. We live in a 3D world, and through the use of augmented reality, we can start to bring blueprints off the pages and make them appear in a 3D model. Augmented reality uses advanced cameras and sensors that create computer-generated objects into a 3D model that users are able to interact with. As augmented reality evolves at a rapid rate, companies that invest in the technology are reporting ways to address delays that plague the construction industry. Augmented reality is capable of decreasing delays due to typical work errors and also improving the accuracy of work the first time. As we look into the abilities of augmented reality, we will also provide a detailed analysis of the pitfalls and how to overcome them. As a result of this analysis, we will offer recommendations for Silver Company. I'm now going to turn it over to Bermina Benson, who will speak on the opportunity analysis.
Thanks, Megan. In analyzing AR in the construction industry, we found that when the technology is employed, it enables contractors to quickly come up to speed with the site and state of the project. When 3D site models are used in AR, it provides site tours navigation and can direct operatives to tools and equipment, highlighting necessary components. A few of the many opportunities for Silver Company in using AR include real-time feedback on project statuses, which leads to quicker results before the project is completed. At this stage, even clients can be involved and better informed. There's also the opportunity of seamless collaboration amongst team members and clients, safety improvements, and most of all, the possibility of strategically winning more projects. To illustrate, I'll show a brief demo of a contractor using AR at a site controlled by his smartphone. And then after the video, Christopher Cruz will talk a bit about the challenges and risks of augmented reality.
There will be some obstacles to implementing augmented reality within our company. The first obstacle for our company to overcome will be the cost. Small basic AR applications can be made for $10,000 to $50,000, but complex enterprise level AR applications can range from $200,000 up to $800,000, depending on the level of complexity and technology contained within the app. The cost of hardware can be as low as $2,500 for a basic set of AR goggles, and as much as $15,000 for the Dockery Smart Helmet. The immature and delicate nature of this technology will require a lot of maintenance and support, which will be an additional cost that can be licensed or paid for monthly. And the newness of this technology means there are not a lot of experienced users, so there will be a substantial amount of training required, and also time spent training. The next concern for us would be the unreliability of the marketplace. While AR is an exciting and promising technology, it's still unproven, and so companies are finding it difficult to turn profits in this economy. Most notably, the company Magic Leap raised $4 billion in investments by 2018 for their augmented reality goggles and sold only 6,000 devices after their launch. Similarly, Microsoft has recently decided to cut the development team for their AR goggle, the HoloLens. Since the failure of Magic Leap, there has been some fear and trepidation in the industry that has led to some stagnant development. It should be noted, however, that Magic Leap has retooled their company and their product and are focusing more on industrial usage. Finally, although there are several safety improvements that AR provides, it is not without a few risks. The sensory distorting nature of the goggles could potentially lead to dangerous behaviors on the job site, and using third-party devices and software can leave the company and our customers open to potential security breaches. So to talk about some of the ways we can overcome these obstacles, here's Anthony.
Thanks, Chris. As with any new emerging technology, there will always be problems to overcome. But with AR, there is good news. To combat many of the challenges, we will take a look at a few ways we can capitalize on these opportunities. Although there are high costs, you will be excited to know that the labor and training costs can be cut by reducing man hours for in-person training, aiding in minimizing risks. Also, a reduction in labor costs will be accomplished as project production rates increase. Another opportunity to save would start in the planning and development phases. Visualizing projects can help identify potential gaps and overlays that require rework or additional costs, allowing projects to stay on budget and recoup costs that may have otherwise been lost. Newest AR technology can cut building costs by up to 90%, creating significant potential of savings through preventing mistakes caused by insufficient or inaccurate data. Cost savings are not just related to particular projects, but there are benefits that can be made in the AR marketplace as a whole. While the technology may appear unreliable now, there's opportunity for growth in this market. Future growth associated with this technology, according to global data, is expected to grow from $9 billion to over $150 billion by the year 2030. This is great news. It shows that the product is popular within the industry and has a huge potential in the eyes of the users. Tapping into this market will allow for technology that will increase productivity and ultimately increase profits. Every year, over $10 trillion is spent on construction-related goods and services, and with AR's capabilities in the right hands, those who are at the forefront will have access to that revenue. A couple of additional key challenges to touch on include how we will address our legal liability and safety issues. It's important to address the use of technology through contractual risk allocation of safety, cybersecurity, and intellectual property concerns. AR's capabilities can greatly reduce legal risk by the safety features offered, and we can do our part by assuring our customers that all data is protected. As we are in a data-driven world, we must protect that data, creating a detailed service level agreement including details on roles of the designer, contractor, and end user, as well as how we will address cybersecurity issues. In this, we can reach those goals. The goal is to reduce project delays, right? Because this is where most of the costs are incurred. But with AR, we allow for a polished design that can aid in reducing these costs and creating a better flowing project from start to finish. Now, Brad will touch on the future of AR.
Within the construction industry, it is slowly adopting modern technology, including augmented reality, which we're discussing, which is already shown to be beneficial in the planning and designing, and training and inspection, real-time project information, collaboration with teams, underground construction, and on-site project modification and renovation. AR technologies such as building information modeling and advanced 3D modeling software allows for interactive and collaborative models with great detail, minimizing project risks and increased productivity. AR can provide direct instructions for workers, reducing downtime, training costs, and safety risks. Inspectors can accurately align and compare a BIM model with the structure and construction, and managers can virtually show buildings' progress compared to its schedule, allowing for real-time adjustments. AR also reduces the risk of working underground and allowing for virtual modifications and renovations, minimizing downtime and mistakes. In the future, AR technology is expected to be a game changer for the construction industry, further improving productivity and safety. So the team has done an incredible job researching augmented reality, understanding and identifying the pros and cons and if it fits for our organization. And based on the high cost of entry, unreliable marketplace, legal and safety concerns, and complexity of the technology, a small construction company like us should hold off on investing at this time. While there are certainly benefits to using AR in construction, such as streamlined training, enhanced safety, and the ability to visualize construction layouts pre-construction, it is not the right fit for us at this time. The cost of implementing AR technology can be prohibitively high for small companies with limited budgets like us, especially given the potential for unforeseen technical issues and the need for specialized expertise to set up and operate the technology. In addition, the marketplace for augmented reality is still developing, and there's a lack of reliable vendors to choose from, making it difficult to find a solution that meets our company's needs. And then there's the legal and safety concerns, which can also be a significant barrier to entry. In particular, there are concerns on how the technology would impact liability and worker safety. We would definitely need to invest in additional insurance or implement additional safety measures to ensure that the workers are protected. Finally, the complexity of the technology is also a concern. Augmented reality solutions can be difficult to use and require a significant amount of technical expertise to operate efficiently and effectively. We would also need to invest in additional training and support to ensure that our workers are able to use this technology. That being said, we highly recommend not to roll out augmented reality within our organization at this time, but to further assess down the line. With that being said, I'll now pass it over to Nate to talk about transformation and provide an overall summary of our findings.
Overall, augmented reality has shown the potential to entirely transform the construction industry by providing new and improved methods for designers, builders, and team members to interact like never before. Immersive 3D models in real-world environments create many potential benefits that we have covered in this presentation, including improved visualization and overall enhanced safety and training. In summary, we hope this presentation has given you a detailed outline of the innovative changes coming to the construction industry. While the industry is still in the preliminary stages of adoption and implementation, there is no doubt that augmented reality will revolutionize design and construction. We have reviewed the potential opportunities of this innovative technology, including increases in efficiency, productivity, and safety, while also considering the challenges of its adoption, especially in this early stage, including a considerable initial investment in equipment and training, marketplace and industry uncertainty, a steep learning curve, and a new required understanding of legal requirements. Although there is still a substantial amount of innovation that must occur before augmented reality can be fully implemented, all signs indicate that this is where the industry is headed.
We thank you for providing us with the opportunity to present our findings and encourage you to review the presentation as well as the included references. Augmented reality is going to continue to impact and change the construction industry.